Hey everyone, it's me. Who else would it be? So, I'm here. It's Friday, so happy Friday. I'm doing a vlog and I'm also doing a driving video and a grocery haul. So, today's video was originally going to be the grocery haul from when I went to Clovis. It's just a small one. It's just a small one. There's some stuff I picked up for reviews and for mom, and let's see, and then I wanted to do a vlog to update on some stuff, and then also, like, I did the driving video, and I'm like, okay, I don't like to do more than one video or one video a day, and then one short, and then maybe a members only. I don't want to overwhelm you guys, so, I have videos scheduled out until, like, almost the end of March. But yeah. So this week has been so busy and I'm trying to get caught up on everybody's videos, and I know somebody was like, I'm unsubscribing because you share too much stuff. I just like to support other channels, especially smaller channels. Not that mine is big or anything. Because it's just, and some friends that I've had on here forever, like Angie, she's been with me since the beginning. A couple people I watch on here have been with me since like 14 years ago. And I know it says that this channel's only been in existence for like 13 years, but I had another channel before this. And then that one was where I used to have the food reviews, and then this one was the vlog channel. But then, my mind can't multitask that good to have multiple channels. Something's gonna get lost in the shuffle because, like, I'm horrible. Like, I have a couple Twitters for different things, and I barely check the main one. I never check the one for this channel. My business Twitter, I rarely ever check. I'm horrible. I barely check my Instagram, and I actually have two, and I don't think I've checked my business Instagram in like over a year. And my personal, or the one with this channel, is maybe once or twice a week. Even the Facebook for this channel, I've scheduled all the memes on there for like the next few weeks, so I don't check it, like actually go and check it that often, unless I put up schedule new memes. Just because with everything else going on, it just helps me to have that stuff waiting and ready to go. So I do the workout videos like the day before, or the day of. Like today's was the day of, which is why it came out late. Because I don't wake up that early. So, Sunday, was it Sunday? I believe it was Sunday. Yes, Sunday, maybe it was Monday. I don't know, man. These days just kind of blur together. Went to go get Kelly in Amarillo, and that's about 2-hour drive, give or take. And then we were there for a while waiting for her to get out, because you know how it is with hospitals. And that drive and that wind, my arms absolutely were killing me. And then I've had this back pain from the car. Like, okay, what it is it's like right above my bum. On this side, because every time I lose like about 15 pounds, my body has to get used to its new shape. So my back bothers me I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about my back. Like if I sit on a hard chair, or like it's a whole thing. It sucks, but it's okay. It's part of losing weight. Apparently this side of my body loses weight or loses fat quicker than this side. So like it's a little imbalanced. If you know, you know, and if you don't, oh well. Be glad. No, I went to visit mom. I think that was Tuesday. No, Wednesday. That was Wednesday. Okay, so Monday was when we went to Amarillo. Tuesday, I was supposed to take a friend to Clovis for a doctor's appointment and then visit mom as well, but she flaked on me. So she didn't message me until like a half hour after we were supposed to leave town. And I was like, she was like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not I was awake. I was ready to go, but you never messaged me. Yeah, it's okay. Oh well. So then I just rested that day because my arms felt like noodles. And like I said, driving in that wind was insanity. So then I went to Clovis Wednesday and I saw mom and I brought her what she asked for. And, you know, it was just nice because I hadn't seen her in a couple weeks because of this darn thing that was in the house. The flu, the super flu, quademic, whatever you want to call it. Had me sick for so long and I didn't want to see her while I was sick because, you know, I don't want to get her sick. Let's see. And then yesterday I went to the doctor and okay, so I only have to take the vitamin B shots once a month now, and I'm trying this new. My doctor had me switch over from like regular pills to gummies. She really wants me to do the drops, but I can't afford that. The gummies are the best I can afford right now. So my levels are looking a little more normal. My body is absorbing nutrients better because of this new way of eating that's really annoying. I'm starting to lose weight again, and I do have a little bit more energy. And my A1C is 5.7, which is officially out of the pre-diabetic range. Now, 2 years ago, my A1C was like in the 12s. I think it was like 12.1 or 12.3. I could go back and look, but I don't want to. And, yep. So, with the help of the lowest dose of Trulicity and some chromium and cinnamon and supplements and just changing the way I eat, you know, like if I stop taking the Trulicity, I'm sure my numbers will go back up. But as of now, 5.7, which is normal range. So, and you know, like I know to a lot of people losing like a pound or two a month isn't like a big deal, but I'm not trying to lose weight. Really. I am trying to eat better. And I know like people are like, well, what kind of diet are you on and this and that, and I'm not on any kind of diet. All my life when I was younger, like I had a family member. Now if you know how small my family is, you know who I'm talking about. It's not my mom. Okay, sorry about that. Dogs. So anyways, this family member always, because I've been big my whole life. Okay, I have a lot of trauma going back in my life. Probably from when I was even born, you know. But starting at 4 is when my trauma started. And you know, like this family member had always made me feel not good enough. It wasn't like my mom or my dad. My dad was a POS, but nonetheless, you know, like this family member was always trying to put me on weird diets and tell me how to dress and would call me things like circus lady fat. When I was a kid, you know, tell me that, correct the way I speak, which I mean is okay, but not, there's just ways to do it, you know. And I would, as a teenager, I would wear dark clothes and they would buy me pink and yellow and stuff like that. Could you imagine? Um, Always 3 sizes too big, long sleeves covering the whole body, because showing off my arms was disgusting. And for a long time, I really hated my body and I hated myself, and I didn't, and all these crash diets and fad diets and this and that. And, this is also the family member that told me I had to get the surgery. So, well, it's like right about after all that happened with the surgery and, with my job and stuff, I learned to love myself for who I was. I was like, no more diets, no more this, no more that. And if I tell myself I can't have something, then I'm gonna binge on it. I know I probably shouldn't say that word, but that's gonna make me want to do the opposite. I'm gonna feel like, so I don't tell myself I can't have anything, you know? Everything is okay in moderation. There are no evil foods, and I don't know if any of you guys watch Liam, the plant slant. I love him. And he also taught me about the magic of lentils. Y'all, you guys are trying to get your protein in, you need to get your fiber in. I love lentils. I never knew I love lentils. They are magical because they have protein and they have fiber and they taste delicious and you can make them taste like meat. And that is one thing I do try to get is my fiber every day and my protein. And everything else is just, I try to get my water in too, but I do love my diet soda. Because I love the flavor. I know people are like, oh, blah, but also it's a fair trade, like the calories you could have for a soda. You drink a diet soda, it's extra calories. Instead of wasting 300 calories on a soda, you could have 300 calories for a double cheeseburger. And if you don't eat the bun, that cheeseburger is way less. It's like 220 or something like that. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to do low carb, but I am trying to limit my carbs. More fiber, more protein. I love potatoes, so I'm not going to give up carbs. More vegetables, and that is also part of why Fatty Approve exists, because now I have a lot of food aversions, like a lot of foods I would never eat. I was afraid to eat. I have my safe foods. It's something people do, especially people like me. The safe foods, the foods that I'm used to, the foods that I'm familiar with. I get stuck in food ruts. I'll eat the same thing every day for days and days and days. So, like, I try to eat new foods and just try things, and it helps me step outside of my box, outside of my brain. So, because, in the beginning it was all fast food. Like, back 13, 14 years ago. Even recently, only in the last, 4 or 5 years has it changed to I mean, there's salads, there's new vegetables, new fruits, new meats, and, like different kinds of fish, which I didn't even eat fish years ago. Now I eat some fish. I can even eat salmon sometimes, depending on how Josh makes it. Sometimes. And, you know, so that's what that's about. And, so, yeah, I'm not on any kind of diet. I'm not the kind of fat girl who hates her body or herself, because I feel like that's probably, personally, to me, it's probably the worst way to go into it. Like, I feel I like love myself and I want to do better for myself. And I'm not gonna beat myself up because I've got a little extra padding, because it doesn't change who I am in here. And whether I've got a this big or whatever, I'm still gonna be the same person. So this is just a shell. And I don't know. I don't want to tell anyone else what to do with their life. I don't want to judge anyone else's life. I've got enough of my own stuff to worry about. And I maybe it's the autism in me, but I don't understand why people are so interested in, like, telling other people what to do. And then I never will be. Also, speaking of, I've officially been diagnosed with ADHD. And I'm going to be starting a medication. And I'm terrified. I'm so terrified. It is not a SSRI, because I don't know what's going on with those. And I don't want to, like... I'm afraid to take those. Sometimes I have taken them in the past, and they've usually had bad reactions with me, because not all medicines work with me. But also, I don't know if the SSRIs are going to be banned or not, or what's going on. So this is a non-SSRI ADHD medicine. It's a very low dose, but I'm still terrified. I have not started it yet. I probably will start it today. We only have one pharmacy here, so, and sometimes they take a day or two to fill things. Yeah. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I hope that it doesn't, like, make me sleep too much or alter my personality in a negative way. I'm hoping that it can help my train of thought be a straight line sometimes, because my mind is like this. Like, part of why I share things sometimes too is if I'm watching them on my phone, I share them so I know I can come back and comment later. Because sometimes I'll be watching stuff on my TV or my phone and I forget to comment. I'll like and I'll watch it all the way through, but I forget to comment. And then you guys don't know I'm there. So at least if I share it, I was there. And I don't always remember to share either, like if I'm watching on TV. Excuse me. So yeah. And also I know it helps promote the channel. I know that liking and commenting and sharing helps boost videos. I'm really doing my best to get caught up on everybody's stuff. Because I'm doing lots of driving and I cannot watch YouTube videos while I'm driving. It's just not good. I can listen to them sometimes. I've done that before, like longer videos where they're mostly talking. Or I know a couple of my people that I watch do like podcast, so that's cool. But I was listening to a book. I'm not gonna lie, I was listening to a book when I was driving to go see my mom. I was by myself, and I got really into this book, and that's what I was doing the last day or two, and then I got into another book, which I finished in a day. I do listen to audiobooks. If you don't like it, you can bite me. Because I can do other stuff while listening. And it's hard for me to just focus on one thing. I used to sit there and be able to read when I was younger. But I have not been able to do that since I was about 21, 22. Because I fidget too much, I move around, I have to do things. So I like to listen to audiobooks. And, because I can do dishes or write or do taxes or, while I'm doing it, play these games that I play for money. Okay, so the book that I was really into is called The Crash by Frida McFadden. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Let's see. Tegan is 8 months pregnant, alone, and desperately wants to put her crumbling life in the rearview mirror. So she hits the road, planning to stay with her brother until she can figure out her next move. But she doesn't realize she's heading straight into a blizzard. She never arrives at her destination, stranded in rural Maine. With a dead car and a broken ankle, Tegan worries she made a terrible mistake. Then a miracle occurs. She is rescued by a couple who offers her room in their warm cabin until the snow clears. But something isn't right. Tegan believes she was waiting out the storm, but as time ticks by, she comes to realize that she is in grave danger. This safe haven isn't what she thought it was, and staying here may have been her most deadly mistake yet. And now she must do whatever it takes to save herself and her unborn child. A gut-wrenching story of motherhood, survival, and twisted expectations. So yeah, Frida McFadden is one of my favorite authors, I think. But this was really good, and I recommend it. If you like audiobooks, there's an app you can download, and all you need is a library card. It's called Libby, and the books are free. I have Amazon Music, and they give you a free book every month through Audible. And I also have Audible, and I have the one book every 2 months option. But there's a ton of free books when you have the Audible. You can read. And the second book that I got into, and I've been having a hard time getting into books. My mind's been wandering, and I haven't been able to settle down my brain enough to listen, but these two were really gripping and really good. Okay, so this one is called Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney, who is another one of my very favorite authors. Let's see. Beautiful Ugly features sound design and special effects to enhance your listening enjoyment. Listen out for the sounds of the ocean surrounding the island and the tick-tock of the metronome. Okay, so, let's see. Author Grady Green is having the best day of his life. Grady calls his wife to share some exciting news as she's driving home. He hears Abby slam on the brakes and get out of her car, then nothing. When he eventually finds her car by the cliff edge, the headlights are on, the driver door is open, her phone is still there, but his wife has disappeared. A year later, Grady is still overcome with grief and desperate to know what happened to Abby. He can't sleep, he can't write, so he travels to a tiny Scottish island to try to get his life back on track. Then he sees the impossible, a woman who looks exactly like his missing wife. Wives think their husbands will change, but they don't. Husbands think their wives will change, but they don't. So, this one it's weird because the reviews on Audible are like, oh, this book was horrible, but it took so long to get into it. No, man. I felt like it was gripping from the beginning. Lots of twists and turns and things I didn't see coming. So, I really liked it. I do recommend it. Yeah, so I don't know. But I do read a lot of those two's books. Or those two or listen to a lot from those two authors. So yeah, and then also another thing I've been trying to do is sit down and watch a couple. Like I sit down and watch. I was trying for a movie a night, but that wasn't working. So I was able to manage to finish 3 movies last month or last week. This week. Over the last 2 weeks. Robin Williams movies. Just the free ones for now. I watched Cadillac Man, which was 1 Hour Photo, that one's a real good one. Then there's the one, I don't know, my paper is in the other room, but I can't remember the other one. It was another one of his weird ones. I can't remember. I like his movies later, like when he got like more serious. And there's a lot of movies I have not seen and I need to watch them. I want to watch them with Josh, but I might just watch them by myself. Because Josh is just... I don't like to sit in the living room and watch movies because my chair is really uncomfortable. I like to watch movies in the room. So... And he likes to sit down in his chair because he has his heating pad and it's more comfortable. And he's in pain a lot, so I understand that. So, it sucks having chronic pain, and I get it. I really do. So... I really wish doctors didn't take so long and things would get resolved. And, like one doctor, it's annoying because they don't ever look at the things as a big picture. It's like one doctor this, one doctor that, this. It's like, how about you look at all the things and figure it out? Like, I don't know. So it's kind of annoying, and sorry, I'm trying to get my straw to go past my lemons and oranges. And I just want him to feel better so we can enjoy life again more. And I know, like, I have my health issues too, and like when I go on road trips, I can't really eat or whatever unless we're staying the night. But that's okay. I still want to go fishing again. I still want to do all the things that we used to be able to do. And I know we can't right now. So, it's what it is. So, I don't know. Oh, and tomorrow I have another transport. So I'll try to take pictures and post them. It's a Jack Russell mix. I don't remember his name. Hold on. Let me look. There's Facebook chats. Comet. His name is Comet. And then on a couple weeks from now, I have an Akita. I don't know his name either, but I'm sure I'll be part of the group chat soon. An 80-pound Akita. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully he fits in the car. I just have a tiny little Kia Soul. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, that's a long enough video, especially since this is gonna be like a Amber Reed type vlog. I don't know, maybe. With everything, with the driving and the shopping and blah blah blah. So, till next time, stay humble, stay kind, and I hope I covered everything. Look out for the normal people. Laters.
Driving down the New Mexico highway under the big open sky. Driving down the New Mexico highway under the big open sky. Oh, I'm tired of looking out the window and watching the world go by. All I wanna do is drive. Just drive forever in my mind, baby, and now nothing can stop me, 'cause I've got my music to keep me company. I love it when we're dancing in your car, don't ever want to leave. Can we talk for a while? Can we take a little trip? If I can live with you on your guitar, I would never die. We could have a road trip and sing all our favorite songs. Just repeat every word until it's stuck in our bones. 'Cause if it gets boring, we'll just pull over and dance in the street. How about driving down the New Mexico highway under the big open sky? Oh, how about driving down the New Mexico highway under the big open sky? So many things that I wanna say, and I know they might be silly, but they mean everything to me, baby. Yeah. So let's take off our shoes and put them under our sheets. Let's taste new sights and all the adrenaline rushes. Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's me. Who else would it be? So I'm here in Clovis. I stopped at McDonald's to get Mom an iced coffee. I also went to the Allstops, the little gas station that I stop at. Got her some flowers. Also got her lottery tickets because I take them every time I go visit, and then she gives me the winners and I get more tickets with it. So I got her lottery ticket. And then they used to have somebody that shopped at the store, at the assisted living, used to go shopping. And then for a while, I was ordering her groceries to be delivered from, because there's a Walmart not too far from her, and she can actually get grocery delivery. But then the assisted living place took her money, not took her money, but now they have control of her money, not me. So it's one of the conditions of living there. But they used to have somebody that would go shopping, and now they don't anymore. And it's been like 2 months. So I send her boxes, because on chips.com or snacks.com, you can go and, I was surprised it's not beeping. It was still in the ignition. You can go on snacks.com and make your own mix of chips and stuff. So I go on there and I make her own mix of chips. She got a little side hustle going on. She sells some of them and she gets her money back, you know. I love my mom. She's just something. Anyways, you know, and every time I visit, you know, I see if she needs anything. So I spent like $24 at Walmart. Some of it is for me. Some of it is for her. Like, I got myself some strawberries because I really wanted some, and they were like $3 at Walmart. I'll check them when I get home. She wanted puff corn. You can't get that on snacks.com, I don't think. I'll have to look. I know you can get Munchos, though, and she loves those, but those are big bags, so I don't know. And then she wanted random, but a sewing kit. So I got that for her. I got me some bananas, because, you know, the drive. And then I also, because I was like, okay, I tried Poppy. I should try the other ones. This one is actually a probiotic soda. strawberry rhubarb. I have not had like rhubarb anything in so long. The last time was when we got that jam like 2-3 years ago. It was so good. I love rhubarb. I never see it anymore. I don't know. Ever since I moved to New Mexico, where I am, especially where I am, I just don't see rhubarb anywhere. You know, another weird random fact I forgot to mention in the last video grocery haul, because when we go to Amarillo, sometimes we see squirrels, and I know that sounds weird. This is for a review, so I will put it. I know that sounds weird, but not so fun fact, maybe. Fun fact, Tucumcari does not have squirrels. There are no squirrels. I have not seen any chipmunks either since I've lived there. There's other, like in Albuquerque, I saw squirrels. You go up towards the mountains near the forest and the national parks, there's squirrels. These are nice and cold too. I got Olipop ginger ale. Maybe one day I'll do like a comparison. Olipop Ridge Rush, which is supposed to be like Mountain Dew. These are more calories than the Poppy. Let's see. They do have stevia. This does. This one has pink salt. Ooh. This one does too. But yeah, they do have stevia. So, sorry about that. Anyone who stays away from stevia. Close is the one I have to stay away from. I can drink it, but if I drink too much, it makes me sick. And then I got me another cottage cheese. I know. And then I also got this because somebody recommended it. Hot honey pepperoni pizza dip. I don't have chips though. And I have to get chips because somebody... Now, I'm going to say I have tried cottage cheese and pico. I love it. Not on a chip. Sometimes they make like a taco bowl. And I have the hamburger, the taco meat, whatever it is, turkey, hamburger, chicken. I have the taco meat, some lettuce. Sometimes I'll put cottage cheese, sometimes I'll put sour cream, sometimes I put the non-flavored fat-free Greek yogurt. It just depends on what I have at the time. And then pico de gallo and some hot sauce, and it's mwah. And then if I have real guacamole or like just avocados, I'll put that too. Mom wanted cheese. She said, I want Kobe Jack and provolone. So, and she does have her own little fridge there that I got for her. It's really cute. It's red. It kind of looks like the one she had in the apartment. The one that is in the mother-in-law apartment. So, it kind of looks like that, except smaller. I don't think I ever showed it on this, but I think I showed it in the members only, like her apartment. And she had like those retro fridge, microwave, and toaster. Yeah. You know the ones. They look like they're from like the 60s or the 50s or whatever. So I got her a little mini fridge that looks like that. Well, it's about this big. It's the college size. At first I just got her the small one that held a couple sodas, but she's like, no, I need something a little bit bigger. So I got her something a little bit bigger. So anyways, this is just a short little $20 haul. And I'm going to put everything in one bag to make it easy to carry. And put her lottery tickets in there too. She likes the puzzle ones, like the crosswords and the bingo and stuff. So that's what I get her. Got to keep a mama happy. So, till next time. Stay humble, stay kind, and look out for the normal people. Laters.